For my final project, I will produce a 10-minute video that will examine the role of Hessian soldiers during the early years of the American War for Independence, specifically from 1775 to 1777. It will explore the origins of the contractual agreements with the British Crown and key military engagements, including the Battle of Red Bank. This outline provides a concise overview of my research and the narrative structure that I will use to present my findings. The video will begin with an introduction to the Hessian soldiers, emphasizing that the term Hessian is a colloquial reference to all German auxiliaries who fought for Britain, even though many came from states like Brunswick, Ansbach, Bayreuth, and Waldeck. This section will briefly discuss their background, their professional soldiers, and the economic and political motivations behind their deployment. For the rulers of the German states, providing troops to Britain was a lucrative arrangement, as the contracts involved substantial payments for soldiers deployed, wounded, or even killed. I will touch on the scale of the involvement with over 30,000 German troops sent to America and how this arrangement fit into the larger context of European geopolitics. The second section will outline the Hessians' key military engagements in the war. I'll focus on three campaigns: the New York Campaign of 1776, the New Jersey Campaign of 1776 and 1777, and the Philadelphia Campaign of 1777. Each campaign will address the Hessians' role and their contributions to the British war effort. In the New York Campaign, the Hessians played a critical role in securing British victories, including their involvement at the Battle of Long Island and the capture of New York City, which reinforced the British military strengths during this phase of the war. The New Jersey Campaign will also explain the challenges that the Hessians faced, particularly at the Battle of Trenton. This defeat marked a turning point in the war, not only for the Continental Army's morale, but also for the Hessians' reputation. I will also mention the broader context of the campaign, including the subsequent Battle of Princeton, as a backdrop for understanding the strategic shifts in New Jersey. The Philadelphia Campaign of 1777 will provide an opportunity to discuss the evolution of the Hessians' role in the British Army, supporting British forces at key battles such as Brandywine and Germantown. This section will highlight their adaptability as soldiers and their importance in maintaining British momentum during this critical year. The final section of this video will focus on the Battle of Red Bank, a significant Hessian defeat late in 1777. Commanded by Colonel Karl von Donop, the Hessians attacked Fort Mercer but were repelled with heavy losses. This engagement is notable for being the last major action in which the Hessians operated as an autonomous force. Following this defeat, their role shifted to garrison and auxiliary duties, reflecting the decline of their operational independence. In the conclusion of the video, I will reflect on the legacy of the Hessian soldiers in the American War for Independence, and while they are often remembered as mercenaries, their contributions reveal a more nuanced story of professional soldiers fulfilling obligations shaped by economic and political forces beyond the individual soldier's control. This narrative will aim to provide an engaging and a balanced perspective on their role in the early years of the war. By structuring the video this way, I will provide a cohesive narrative that will address the Hessians' origins, their contractual agreements, the military campaigns in which they participated, and the eventual transition to supporting roles. My goal is to create a clear and engaging presentation that captures the complexity of their involvement in the American War for Independence. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I look forward to seeing your research as well. Thank you.